Hello and welcome to this podcast episode all about Paul Ponna products. Now, Paul Ponna products are really designed for making videos, or the majority of them are designed for making videos. There's some other nuances there, but they're pretty much video centric. Now, with Paul Ponna products, they follow the business model of there's no free trial, there are hard sells, and if you want to try it out, you've got to buy it, and then you've got 30 days in which to get a refund. Now, many of the products and video softwares I review follow that sort of model. Some are good, some are bad. Generally, I have quite a high opinion of Paul Ponna products. I think they're quite good, but they're not the best, and there are some certain things with them, but I think they are good value for money. So he's actually made quite a lot of products, and I've categorized them as early products and I've categorized them as current products. So we're going to look at early products first. So first of all, and this is in no particular order, this isn't in order chronologically, and this isn't in order of best to worst, but first of all is something called Video Builder. Now, Video Builder allows you to make videos, and you have an avatar, and the avatar speaks. It's TTS, so text to speech. It is a cartoon avatar, and this came out years ago. This came out way before AI avatars, and you can get bonus ones who are called G2 clones and things like that. Now, I quite like Video Builder. I think it's quite a nice piece of software. I think I bought it for $69, as most of these things cost. I don't know how much it costs now. I noticed in Paul Ponna's latest email, his promotional email that he sent to me when his newest software came out, which is Tunes AI, which I haven't included in this list. He didn't have a lot of these older softwares on there. Now, he's got a business partner called Sid Dewar, and he's got his own company, High Level Mentor and things like that. I don't know at what point Sid left or if Sid's on board, but certainly the early products had Sid Dewar in. So going back to Video Builder, you can put an avatar in. It's a cartoon avatar. It looks sort of 3D. I think they're more than suitable. I don't see a problem with using them, but they're not going to be your average real life authentic avatar that you can get nowadays with some of the products I review. And it's TTS, and you can put in text and effects, and it works well. You can build nice sales videos or videos where someone's talking, nice and easy. It's sort of template driven. I was going to say it's very template driven, but it's not. So that's the first one. So Video Robot is the next one. Now, that's very, very similar. It's template based, so you pick a template, and Video Robot is very similar to Video Builder, but it's all designed around niches. So if you want to make a video about a mechanic or a mechanic service or a dental practice, then Video Robot is the one for you, because you'll get a template for these business niches, and you get a presenter. Again, it's an AI avatar, and they're sort of dressed up like someone you would expect in this business. So you have a dentist, and you will have a mechanic and a plumber and an electrician, and then you can change what they say and change what's in the background. Now, Video Builder I have reviews for. Video Robot I have reviews for. Video Dashboard I also have a review for. Now, Video Dashboard is where it's different to the previous two. You have a template to make a video, maybe a short 30-second video, and you pick the media that goes into it. So it has access to stock footage. So you change the text, you change the pictures, but it ultimately follows a template with music. So you'll produce something, and that's that really. So you produce a video and you take a template and you just customize it. You can't customize it that much. You are stuck in, so if there's like a text banner that has 25 characters of text, if you go over your 25 characters, it gets truncated. So you are very restricted with Video Dashboard, but I have made some good videos with that. And again, like I say, there's a review for that. Animation Studio is one to make animation videos with cartoon characters and icons and things. It's okay, but it's very fiddly, and again, it's 2 or 3 years old. I'd be surprised if it's still being sold, but again, I've got a video of it if you want to see more. and it's a bit it's clunky, it's frustrating, but it does make videos about animations, and it's got TTS in as well, so you can have your character sort of move onto screen, wave at you while TTS speaks, that sort of thing. By today's standards, is not very good. And he also does a fair few chatbot based softwares, so I haven't looked at those, but I'm aware of them. So if you can incorporate them into your website, so instead of a text chatbot, you've got an avatar chatbot talking to you and asking you questions on a website. There's a couple of those products, but I'm not going to really talk about them. I'm just going to say they're there, he's made them, but I've never reviewed them because I don't have a website that has chatbots on. So let's now look at the current products, and this is the current products minus Toons AI, and I'm going to talk about Toons AI at the end. So we've got Doodle Maker, which is a blatant copy of Doodly. It's a blatant copy of Doodly. It costs, I think, $69, and it's completely web-based. Now, you do get access to stock in this, and of course, there's all the upgrades that you may want. So, is it better than Doodly? No. If you don't have a PC or a Mac, you might want to consider Doodle Maker. It's a whiteboard software. It's a piece of whiteboard software. It's whiteboard software that runs on the web. There are advantages to that. I found when I used it, there were bugs and issues, and they drove me mad, and my projects disappeared and things like that. And what really frustrated me, when I wanted to get it resolved, the company said, yes, of course we can, please give me your login details. I'm never going to give my login details over the internet, over email. I've had, in my review, I've mentioned this, I've had many comments that say, oh, what's the problem, that's fine to do, and other people saying, no, you shouldn't do that. My personal belief is no, don't do that. So I really went off Doodle Maker for that reason, that it had bugs and issues. And I did a second review of Doodle Maker, and I think those bugs and issues have gone, if I remember correctly, but yeah, that really put me off. You can also have like an AI generation thing. So Paul Ponna was doing AI long before anyone else. He was doing all these fancy things long before anyone else. So you can sort of put in some keywords and it gives you a script, or you can put in a script and it suggests icons and things to be drawn onto the screen by these hands. Now, you do get quite a lot of hands and ways of adding things to the screen, and you can upload your own images. The AI thing wasn't that good. It wasn't really a time saver. And I found it just quicker to use Doodly, and Doodly was much more robust, so that's Doodle Maker. Now, Avatar Builder, I did really like, and Avatar Builder's sort of framework has been used elsewhere. So Avatar Builder is as follows. Again, it's template driven, but it's not as restrictive as Video Dashboard, but you type in a script. Now, I would actually say copying a script, so I would actually say that with all these products, you should write your script in a word processor or Google Docs or somewhere where you can save it, because sometimes what happens is things don't work and you end up having to retype it, and that drives me mad. So write your script somewhere else and then copy it in. So you copy in your script into like a text box, you pick a template and a character, and it is a 3D avatar, but it's cartoon based. It's much better and much better looking than Video Builder and Video Robot, but they're still cartoonish, and you can tell they're cartoonish. And then the TTS speaks. Now, so your script gets automatically split into slides, and it's read out by TTS, and you pick the language and you can pick music to it. Now you can put stock footage or your own footage in the background on each slide, which is really useful. And the words of your script come up on the screen in sort of very big captions. So you can make some really good videos with Avatar Builder. Again, it costs $69 and it's good. It has access to stock. It's good. You can edit your projects. There's nothing really wrong with Avatar Builder at all. The only niggle I would say is once you start selecting stock to use and uploading things, it stays there forever. you can't seem to clear out, so you end up with this massive sort of library. That can be a bit annoying. Now, Sketch Genius is the same as Avatar Builder, but instead of a avatar speaking, you have a picture that's drawn. So you pick your picture. Again, it's TTS, you put it through a template, and for each slide, a picture is drawn on in the form of a sketch by hands. It's exactly the same as Avatar Builder, looks exactly the same, you just don't have a 3D avatar, it's just sketched in, and that's fine. Now, after this, Paul Ponna took on a different way of doing things. So there's all AI and automation and templates and building videos and making videos. And the next thing he released was something called Video Creator. Now, Video Creator is where you've got templated videos. They're really introductions, they're really video intros or video outros. And you can just change a few things. You can change the text. So I could go into Video Creator and I could pick a template, and instead of saying "by now," I could put in Big G Video, and I could put in my logo, and it will make a flashy YouTube intro or a YouTube end screen, or the thing where you can pick the videos you want at the end of your YouTube video, or an outro. And that's all it does, really. And it does exactly what it says it does. It doesn't really have any bugs. It's better than other people's. It's certainly better than Real Apps one. So that's what it does. And Design Beast is very similar. In fact, no, it's not similar. It's a departure from the video things because it's just for making thumbnails or background removals. You can think of it as a cheaper version of Canva. It only does very specific things. It's not as versatile as something like Canva. It only does very, very, very specific things, and that's it. So it's okay. I've got it, but I haven't reviewed it yet. I keep forgetting to review it. Things like Video Creator, Design Beast, Sketch Genius, Avatar Builder, they occasionally come out for $19. There's been promotions where they come out for $19. Otherwise, they're either $37, $59, or $69. And of course, they've got numerous upgrades. And that is a feature of Paul Ponna products up to the last point, which is point 5. You buy it, and you don't get everything, but you can upgrade if you want. You can get upgrades for adding more team members, or you can get a white label where you can take the product and sell it to other people, or you can get faster render time. So it's all package based. You've got agency, elite, and white label. And in agency, it gives you more templates, and you get a new template every month, that type of thing. So that if you were an agency who was making videos, you get more stuff. Elite, sort of, you get more assets, it renders faster, that sort of thing, and you can add more people in from your team. And white label means you can sell it. But again, they're very expensive upgrades, and I think they're only really appropriate to a small number of people. Most people are fine with the base product, and once you start adding upgrades in, it starts to get expensive, and maybe you could get better value elsewhere. So we're now going to come to Human Pal and Human Talk. Human Pal is different in that there was one cost. There were no upgrades, and there's one cost. Now, Human Pal, I think, was quite expensive. It's around maybe $160, but you get everything. So it's template based, and it's avatar and TTS, but you get photorealistic avatars. So again, you follow the same mechanism as you do with Avatar Builder. You select your template, and that can be horizontal or portrait for Human Pal, not so much for Avatar Builder. You select the style, you select your avatar, you select your voice, you paste in a script, it splits it into scenes, and then it makes a video where an avatar talks what you've said, and it looks photorealistic. Now again, it's template based. You can put stock footage in, you can put your own footage in, you can put image, videos, etc. And it will put captions on as well, or do captions or subtitles, you might call them. And you can do it in different languages. Now, for a long time, I was using Human Pal to make my weekly updates where I've got an avatar talking. You're limited, though, to 1 minute of video. Each video can be no more than a minute. So automatically that's going to put some people off. It's a good product, but again, it suffers from that thing, and they all do, of if it doesn't work, you've got to start again, which is why I always suggest that you make your script and then in other software, and then you copy it in. Now, Human is TTS software. It's just TTS software. And again, I've reviewed this, and you've got a variety of languages, a variety of genders. It's got emotions in. It's also got AI content generator for generating text-based content. It's good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Your TTS generates really fast. It has you can put emotions in. You can put, it's quite an advanced TTS editor for generating TTS files, and the AI content generator is actually quite good and it's actually useful. So Human Talk is very good, and again, that comes in with no upgrades, because I think everyone was fed up of all these upgrades. So Paul Ponna said, yep, just one product and that's it. And again, that's quite expensive. That's around $200, but all these things are one-time fee. There's no subscription. So that brings us to Tunes AI, which is the latest Paul Ponna product, which I haven't got on my slides. Again, I've made a review. I've made 2 reviews, a first impressions and an ongoing review. When I reviewed it, I found quite a lot of bugs in it because it's a new product. Now I'm hoping those get resolved and sorted out. But Tunes AI is a copy of Powtoon. It's a copy of Animaker. It is a copy of Toonly, if you will. It is an animated video maker. It's an animation software. Things can appear and disappear, and they can take action. So characters can come onto the screen. They can do actions like typing, like waving, like running, like talking on a phone, like Create Studio. It's that type of product. And shapes can come on, and you've got a timeline editor. It does TTS. You can record a voiceover. It does all these things. And again, it's a one-time fee. So you can pay, I think, $150 for everything. But Paul Ponna slightly changed here in that you can get a scaled down version for $49. So your more expensive one covers everything. You get all these upgrades, elite, agency, etc. And in the other one, you just get the basic. Now, I'm still to decide if the basic is enough. I think the basic is enough for most people. And I've found things a little bit odd in Tunes AI, a little bit counterintuitive and slightly buggy. But like I say, I hope that that's going to get sorted out in the future. Now, in terms of Paul Ponna products, I've always paid for these myself. I've always done independent reviews because I appreciate that some people, they're not going to want to go and buy something and then get a refund. In that model though, I haven't really had too many refunds on Paul Ponna products. I've got a refund for Doodle Maker because it had a bug that drove me crazy. Everything else I've sort of kept, to be honest. I think I took a refund for Human Talk because I've got so many TTS softwares. It wasn't adding anything drastically new and it was quite expensive. But overall, I think Paul Ponna products are really quite good. I have no objection to them. They do a specific job, they do it well, and they're one-time fee, so you never have a subscription. And if you do buy it through subscription, you're very silly. So you can see all of my Paul Ponna product reviews in a playlist. You can check out my channel. And if you found this video useful, please, like or subscribe. Or if you want to know a little bit more about things or have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you with an answer. So thank you ever so much. I'll see you next time.